Hello everyone. I welcome you to today's class. Now we are continuing on the reliability analysis. So the focus of today is how you can use R to analyze coins Kappa. Now let me show you this data index. Yeah, the data set index there. So we have these 10 teachers who are rated per two raters. There are two raters that rated the 10 teachers on three different attributes. We have the first attribute, maybe communication, the second attribute, subject matter, knowledge of subject matter, attribute three, maybe classroom behavior. And the focus of the rater just to look at if they taught well or did not teach well. And we have two raters and 10 teachers who are rated. So we want to look at the level of agreement among the two raters. I want to look at it if they agree. So which is very, very important because it's very important in taking decision. So we'll analyze the data making use of R. So the first thing you have to do, you can check, ensure that you're working directly. That's where you have the data you want to use, okay? And the next thing you have to do, you will need the packages. If you have not installed, you can check the past videos. But if you are not installed the packages, you will need to install them, and that's very easy. Let me show you how to do that. I will just point you how to do that because uh, I've already installed the packages on the hard software I'm using. So if you don't have the package, this is the first one. Install dot packages. Press that. If press enter, you can install it. But because I've done that already, I don't need it. So this second package install dot. It should stop there. Yes, it should not be installed. So if you press enter, for instance, if I press enter now, you see the list like this. I'm doing this if you are watching this video for the first time. So you can select maybe based on proximity and press OK. So the package will be installed successfully. So, but because I've done that, I don't need to repeat the process. So then what I have to do is to load the library. Let's load the first library to read the Z file, press enter. So the next thing is to load the second library for the analysis of Cohen's Kappa. So we can proceed now to yes, we can to import our data set. And how to do that? Make use of this code to import the data set. And I always say it, make sure that the data set is in your working directory. We can proceed. So we have three attributes. So the first, we have to calculate the first attribute, the raters written the first attribute. Let's say the communication. It can be so. The teachers communicated with, they didn't communicate well. Maybe that's the two option, categorical options. So let me show you the code you will make use of so that you can calculate that. So the first attribute, which is communication. So this is the code. Just take note of it. So you can make use of it just based on the data set you have. The subject, there are 10 teachers. The 10 teachers were rated. There were two raters. This get 0.78. I will still come to that to explain. This is it, and this is the p-value, of course. It's still applicable in research. That is, we have the LOS 0.05. You can see that this value is less than 0.05, which means the agreement, which is high, you can see the level of agreement is high, and that is not due to chance. Indeed, it's not due to chance. So we can maybe take this for communication. Of course, we can say that the teachers communicated well. So the second, let's look at the second one. Maybe I have to do with knowledge of subject matter. So this is the code to use for the second one. So still 10 teachers, two raters, and 0.6, which is moderately high. And we can see 0.35, which is still less than 0.05. So we can see that the level of agreement was not due to chance. So let's check the third attribute. So this is the third attribute, 0.34. We can see is also fair in the rating of, yes, it's fair, but, and that's number one. Number two, you can also see that 0.26, which is higher than the 0.05. So you can see that the agreement was not significant. And in the rating the rating given by Landis and Couch 1977, from 0 to 0.20, that's light agreement. From 0.21 to 0.4, that's fair agreement. You can see the last one fall into the category of fair agreement. And from 0.41 to 0.6, that's moderate agreement. And from 0.61 to 0.80, that's substantial agreement. So you can see the first two fall into that category. And you can also see that the first two, that's communication and knowledge subject matter, if that what we take it for as an attribute, you can see that the raters agree. The level of agreement, well, was not due to chance. So in other words, we can conclude that this teacher communicated well, and also the teachers also what have the knowledge of subject matter. So we can decide to visualize the three attributes. So the first thing is to extract the kappa value for the three attributes, and the next thing is to generate the bar chart. So this is the so attribute one, two, three. So we can if you take this as communication, if you take this as knowledge subject matter, or this one as classroom behavior, you can see the first one 0.7, you can see the second one 0.6 or 1, yeah, and the third one 0.3. So just showing the attribute as a whole, we can visualize it. So this is how to run Cohen's Kappa in hours. If you are here to subscribe to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell so that you can get alert for our subsequent uploads. Thank you for watching. See you in the next series of reliability analysis.